Good morning. Let's get into a comfortable seated or laying down position with your eyes closed and your body can relax. Let's begin with 3 deep, intentional breaths, pulling that breath in through the nose to the back of the throat, letting it fill up the body. And when you exhale, release out the mouth. Another inhale, pulling that breath in through the nose. And when you exhale, release out the mouth. Another inhale in through the nose. And releasing out the mouth. And let's say our grounding and protection affirmation. You can repeat after me. Feel free to replace the word God with something that resonates more with you if that's the case. Creator, source, goddess, the one, all of those things work. And please repeat after me. I am of God and of the unity of all there is. I ground and harmonize myself to Mother Earth and my body. I call on my angels and guides of God of the light to protect me in all totality, to protect my connection and my light, making me invisible for anything less than for my highest good. And I do not consent to the negatively polarized timeline or plan. And you can breathe that in. And let's pull down some cleansing energy from the farthest reaches of the universe. some pristine, cleansing, purifying energies, pulling it down over the top of our heads, down over our face, feeling our face muscles relax, our jaw, down our neck, down our shoulders, letting the shoulders roll back, come away from the ears, down our arms, into our hands, pouring out of our hands, opening to receive, down our chest, down our upper back, our mid back, our torso, down our hips, our low back, and our low abdomen, into each hip joint, relaxing, loosening, opening, into the thighs, into the knees, the calves, down into the feet, opening up even those small feet muscles on the bottom. And with your awareness at your feet, let's feel ourselves walking on an earthen floor. Feeling the soil beneath you, the vegetation. Feeling yourself walking, grounded, in tune with the earth around you. And as you walk, you come to the door to our sacred space, our almost heaven-like space. And if you can see the doorknob, open the door and enter, closing the door behind you. And in our sacred space, you see the water source off to the left with that looking glass feature in the middle where you can see a space view of Mother Earth. You can see the crystal castle in the distance, our communal bonfire in front of us, like our ancestors have sat around for millennia to bond, to understand, to connect, and to share the mysteries and the magic of the universe. And you see all of the lush, beautiful vegetation. You see the butterflies, the beautiful flowers, and just the innate beauty that is in nature alone. And as you come to the sacred bonfire, the communal bonfire, sitting around it with your light team, your light warriors, recognizing that each person is also in the same mission as you, the same goal as you, wanting goodness for the world, here to help anchor in and plant those seeds of light and love, love and light. And you are not alone, not even close. And you have other people that have your back. And as we sit around the bonfire, you can see the flames turn to a rose gold flame, the flame of unity, the color that represents the alchemical merge of silver and gold, of masculine and feminine, of right and left, of up and down, seeing that the rose gold is that combination, the unity of the two. And above the rose gold flame, we'll put an image of Mother Earth or a figure of Mother Earth. And in this time, I feel we need the ability to cut through the lies, to cut through the confusion, to cut through the cloud of confusion. And so you can see Excalibur, the sword of truth, come down from the heavens. And as if it is cutting through the cloud of confusion, the spell of illusion that has wrapped around our planet for centuries, that has clouded us from knowing our true nature, which is love, which is light, which is our connection to source, connection to the earth. The illusions that we are entirely dependent on a material world, the illusions of status, of stuff, of certain cultural norms that are not for our highest good, things that we have been trained into, the illusions that have been placed on our forefathers, our ancestors, that has not been broken for generations. And it is the buildup of these illusions that confuse us still today. And so, on the count of three, we're going to put Excalibur from the North Pole to the South Pole, cutting through the illusions, making a strong pillar of truth that runs through the center of Mother Earth, of our home planet, of our home. 1, 2, 3. And from the North Pole to the South, Excalibur slides in all the way to the hilt, to the handle. And you can see it becoming, morphing into a pillar of light, a pillar of capital T truth, a truth of light, a truth that only stands when the light is shed upon it. Lies disappear in the light, they exist in shadow, but if they are illuminated, they disappear. Truths that stand strong in the light are things we can take stock in. And you can see from the inside, almost like electricity, like lightning, you can see from that pillar of light in the center, in the core of Mother Earth, these almost lightning like strikes coming up from the inside out and blasting people with truth in a positive way, in a nice way. Blasting truths right open. But this will only work for those with eyes to see and ears to hear. If you do not have eyes for truth or ears for truth, you will still be in the spell of illusion. So seeing these lightning strikes, and they will get more prominent as we move forward in time. And so now we have truth, but truth without compassion, truth without love, without forgiveness, has no momentum forward, has no action. And so out of that rose gold flame, that alchemical merge, which represents unity, the unification, we're going to pull up almost like a fire-like halo, fire-like ring, a magenta ray, a gold, a rose gold flame, pulling it up, seeing a fiery ring around Mother Earth that radiates the heat of love, of compassion, that all healing, nurturing, like the warmth from a warm drink or a warm soup when your body is cold, radiating that kind of heat from the inside out. And with the pillar of truth from North Pole to the South Pole, and this ring of love, of compassion, of forgiveness, radiating that heat into its citizens, into the guardians and people of Mother Earth, seeing that for those with eyes to see and ears to hear, this gives them the boost that they needed. And for those that are um, coming out of this spell of illusion, for those that are awakening to their own truths, to their own love, this helps give them that nourishment, that momentum. And for those that are not ready, it makes them a safe space. It gives them the option. So when they are ready, it is sitting right before them. And you can see Mother Earth even radiates differently. Her alchemical charge or her energetic frequency is radiating high, high with light and love and forgiveness and truth and compassion. And so, with truth as the eye opening and love as the direction forward, we have that alchemical merge, the ingredients of moving into the golden age, the 1,000 years of peace, which are becoming available to us. We are planting the seeds for that new earth as we speak, as we think, as we breathe. And sending gratitude to Mother Gaia, to Mother Earth, noticing how some of those those lightnings from the Pillar of Truth, from Excalibur, merge with that rose gold ring. And notice how they create momentum. Thanking yourself, thanking each other for showing up today. Thanking Mother Earth for being our home, for her nourishing and healing foods, for her beauty, for her animals, for her fun. Who hasn't had fun at the beach or on a mountain? Thanking Mother Earth for all she does for us. Thanking ourselves for being ourselves, for committing to love in the best way we can, even if we're not perfect, for waking up and doing a little bit better every day, understanding that our best will look different day to day. Thanking our light team, our light warriors for helping us. We can't do this alone. As the guidance told me, the antidote is in each other. The antidote for what we are feeling in this period, the antidote is in each other. Finding your way back to the front of the garden, pulling down that jelly bubble protection with a mesh screen around it, sealing in the work you've done today. And you exit the garden, closing the door behind you, letting it seal. Feeling your feet on that earth floor. Walking back on that earth path, back into the room where you are. Becoming aware of the space around you. Becoming aware of the sounds of your body resting. Feeling that beautiful sensation of life as you take a deep breath in, feeling life and source energy in your body expanding, coming back to your senses a little more as you release. Let's fill up again on that God energy, that source energy, the air, the ether. We can't see it, but we feel it filling up and coming all the way back to your senses when you release. And when you're ready, come all the way back. Thank you so much for joining me. Very grateful to be doing this, to be of service first thing in the morning. It's amazing. I thank you so much for joining me. We are in our last week of the 40 Days of Peace gathering. What a journey. If you started later on, you can go back and listen to the beginning. You can complete your 40 days however you'd like. I highly recommend it. 40 days is a special number when it comes to uh, spiritual practice or something we want to learn or shift into. And so I recommend it highly for anybody looking for that. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't do this without you. I'll be with you again tomorrow, 7:15. Once again, this is Caroline from Carousel, and enjoy your day.